Today I'm going to talk about accepting the good, the bad, and the ugly, my dude, in anything you get into. You know, whether you're getting into the hip hop scene and doing rap and you're on tour and stuff like that. And I could give you a million examples into each one, but I'm just going to give you a realistic example of what I'm currently going through. So I've been trained in martial arts for the past 13 months. I love it. It's such a good outlet for me, and it keeps me focused, and it keeps me away from all the bullshit, my old negative lifestyle I used to live. I've even adopted other things over time, such as eating healthy and really just trying to better yourself. Heart, mind, body, and soul alignment, okay? That's what I'm talking about. That's the way my life has been going. And I've realized I have to fix myself first. Screw all this outside stuff, the money and the income and the relationships and girls wanting you and you having your pick of the litter instead of being like, oh, please accept me. And then the girls kind of just like pushing you down with their feet, like putting them up on a pedestal. Nah, dude, don't do that stuff. Work on yourself, better yourself, and all that outside shit will start to come towards you and gravitate towards you. But in the meantime, the only thing you can change is yourself, so you better get to work. All right? But today I'm just going to talk about something crazy, a little crazy, you know? Knee injuries. Yeah, so knee injuries are absolutely the worst because that's where all of our body weight goes, okay? When you're sparring, when you're moving around, when you're practicing footwork, all that shit goes out the window if you have a bum knee. Okay? And a lot of the times when people in MMA get a bum knee, a lot of times it's from jiu-jitsu, it's from the grappling, it's from heel hooks that they don't want to tap to because their ego is much too fragile. You know what I mean? But sometimes it can happen by just getting a weird angle. Like if my kneecap's here and somebody kicks me right on the kneecap, right on the fucking kneecap, not to the side, not behind it, the peroneal nerve. That sucks too, I guess. Look at Sean O'Malley, you know, that sucks. But like, this thing to happen to me, bro, it's horrible. I don't want it to happen to anybody, and never intentionally kick somebody in the knee in sparring, in practice. You know, maybe in a fight, go for it. You want to end the fight? Maybe you're getting pieced up on the feet and you want to take a cheap tactic? Whatever. That's your cup of tea, dude. But don't do that shit to your friends, and don't do it intentionally. If it's an accident, it's whatever. It's unavoidable. You can minimize the risk of injury and sparring, but you could never eliminate it. Just accept that. All right? But here it is. So I got my knee basically kicked the fuck in the other night. Like I said, one can minimize injury, but you can never eliminate it. It's going to happen, but you can use your skill set. You can use your footwork and your head movement to not get concussed as much. You can use your footwork to get out of the pocket so you're not getting kicked in the knee. You know what I mean? There's all these great things, but it's going to happen eventually. It is the law of average. If I go to sparring all the time, eventually I'm going to get my licks. Okay? And, but anyway, so what I witnessed and what my body just went through was a patella tendon injury. I could not put any weight on the thing. I knew right away how serious the injury was when it occurred. Threw my glove, took one of my gloves off, whipped it on the ground. So mad at myself, like, you know, for even putting myself in that position where it could happen. I'm not even going to talk much about how it happened, just where do you go from here, you know? So I took it off for a couple days, like no weight on it and stuff, and it started to feel a whole lot better. But the whole thing is with the patella tendon injury, what it does is it limits your ability. So my legs are like this right now because I'm sitting down and they're kind of at a bend, the kneecap. Okay, it prevents your leg from being able to do that, to be able to straighten out, number one, and to be able to hyperextend, which is almost when it starts to go like this. Okay? So like all those stretches that I do with my legs every day, I can't do it now. So now my other muscles are going to get weaker. And what happens is, as you're trying to put weight on it and stuff after a couple days, which I've been doing, your other muscles start to pick up for the slack of the injured tissue. Okay, so all of a sudden for the past 2 or 3 days, my shoulders have been really tight, and that should have nothing to do with it, but like I couldn't turn my neck, like, and it still hurts a little, but it's much better than it was 2 days ago. But like, this is crazy stuff. You have to ask yourself this question as a fighter, you know? These setbacks are going to happen no matter what. I don't care if you're Houdini, you're going to get caught sometimes and you're going to get injured sometimes. But it's how do you deal with it? I'm just so grateful because I've been praying to God that it's not a long-term injury, because I typed it in on Google. Google's always going to tell you something horrible. Cancer. I stubbed my toe, ? Cancer. You know what I mean? Oh, I threw up. Is it food poisoning or cancer? You know, this is what's going to happen. Don't let that shit make you panic, but it is good to learn so that you know. So I have to take it very easy, and sometimes if it's a partial tear or if it's a full tear or if you've just blown your whole knee out like that, it takes 6 to 12 months for a full recovery. You're on that thing that straightens out your leg and keeps it that way for the first 3 to 6 months, and then it's just physical therapy before you can have full mobilization of your kneecap. So your dreams can be fucking taken away like that, okay? And just make sure you spar on with the right people if you're taking this seriously. I know you want to be nice and spar with everybody, but if somebody's going to potentially be a liability or if they're brand new and they don't know, you have to kind of put yourself first sometimes. Be smart, let yourself recover, and just pray to God it's not a serious injury, dude. That's about it. I don't got anything else for you. I just hope it heals up and that I can get back to sparring soon. Okay? Other than that, stay safe, be blessed, and live lavishly, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Love y'all.